What if you could walk away from your job before you turn 40? Not because you got lucky, not because you inherited money, but because you followed a specific mathematical formula that almost nobody talks about. I'm going to give you that formula right now, with exact numbers. Here's the thing most people get completely wrong about FIRE, financial independence, retire early. They think it's about being extreme, eating rice and beans, never going out, living in misery to save a few bucks. That's not what this is. The real reason most people never hit early retirement is they have zero clarity on their actual target number. They just vaguely know they want to be rich someday. That's not a plan. That's a wish. So let's build the actual plan. Step 1. Figure out your FIRE number. The foundational rule here is the 4% safe withdrawal rate, which comes from the Trinity study out of Trinity University. The idea is simple. If your investments are 25 times your annual expenses, you can withdraw 4% per year indefinitely without running out of money based on historical market performance. So if you spend $50,000 a year, your FIRE number is $1.25 million. If you spend $40,000, it's $1 million. Write that number down right now. That is your target. Step 2. Your savings rate is everything. This is where the leverage is. According to research from Mr. Money Mustache and data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American saves less than 5% of their income. At that rate, you're working until 65. But if you push your savings rate to 50%, you can reach financial independence in roughly 17 years. Get to 65% and you're looking at about 10 years. That's the math. Save aggressively, reach the number, retire early. Step 3. Put every dollar of those savings into low-cost index funds. Not individual stocks. Not crypto speculation. I'm talking about something like VTI, the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, which has an expense ratio of just 0.03%, or VOO, which tracks the S&P 500 at the same cost. These are the actual vehicles that FIRE community members use to build wealth quietly and consistently. The historical average annual return of the S&P 500 is approximately 10% nominally, around 7% after inflation, according to data compiled by NYU Stern School of Business. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but this is the benchmark people plan around. Step 4. Maximize every tax-advantaged account first. Max out your 401k, which in 2026 allows up to $23,500 in contributions. Then max your Roth IRA at $7,000. That's $30,500 shielded from taxes every single year. If you're self-employed, look at a solo 401k. You can contribute up to $70,000 annually between employee and employer contributions. This is not optional. Tax drag is one of the biggest silent killers of early retirement timelines. Step 5. Increase your income, not just your frugality. There's a ceiling on how much you can cut, but there's no ceiling on how much you can earn. The fastest FIRE success stories almost always involve a combination of high savings rates and income growth, whether that's negotiating a raise, building a side income through freelancing, or creating a small online business. Even an extra $1,000 a month invested consistently makes a massive difference over a decade. Step 6. Track your progress with a net worth tracker. Personally, Mint shut down, but tools like Empower, formerly Personal Capital, give you a free real-time net worth dashboard that maps your investments against your FIRE target. Watching that number grow every month is one of the most motivating things you can do to stay on track. Here's the one thing you can do today. Calculate your annual expenses, multiply by 25, and write your FIRE number on a sticky note. Put it somewhere you'll see it every single morning. That number will change every decision you make. The people who retire before 40 aren't smarter than you. They just started with a real number and worked backwards from it.